Sutton, and this is a presentation regarding my marketing plan analysis for the company Meta. Today, we're going to research Meta and its operations. We're going to analyze it, and we're going to provide feedback and formulate ideas onto how we can make a comprehensive marketing plan for Meta so that it can grow business numbers going forward. The company's obviously named Meta. It was previously known as Facebook. Their vision is that they want to take future technologies to help bring the world together. I mean, that's a combination of their vision and mission. So obviously they want to bring new people in, keep them there, and allow for the whole world to know what they're doing at their company. A lot of millennials and a lot of Generation X in the US use Facebook already, and it appears that people that value tech tend to use Facebook more. And so their target market are the young people in America and the whole world, to be honest with you. And so obviously these people, they use tech every day, so they have very low zone of tolerance. So they always want the best in tech, and they know everything about tech. So they know, like, hey, like, this is the shortcomings of this and that, and so what Meta needs to do is they need to address this and be able to form technologies that are able to adapt and conform to what people want out of them. And so what makes Meta different is they offer a platform that allows someone to be them, how they are in the physical world, but online with their niche groups. And so when businesses purchase ad space from Meta, they promote their businesses and livelihoods, and it allows for them to connect with the people that are buying their product, their consumers. And they do this for a variety of reasons. I mean, situationally, they want to up revenue numbers, up business numbers, and reach targets and whatever. But they also want to reach a social foundation and be able to know what the community wants out of their business. And so their product mix includes a lot of social media platforms and VR products and services. And so obviously those are two different lines. But what they're doing at Meta is they're connecting them through blockchain technology. And so currently what Meta does is it offers enhanced like advertisement tools for businesses that allows for them to connect with their user and be satisfied because it flows seamlessly. I mean, what the business is able to do is they promote themselves to people that want to see them. They are funneled into that direction. And so what Facebook has done and Meta has done over time is they've created a lot of jobs, grown businesses, they've performed social revolutions. I mean, they've allowed for people to achieve what they want. They allow people to be in the know and be able to like fulfill their potential. And so what companies at Meta do is they want to be able to grow these technologies in a way that allows for people to keep coming back. And so they have to use teamwork and raise efficiency through ads. And so what they do with pricing is they aim to allow for mass participation. A lot of businesses to be like, hey, I want to advertise on Meta. So they have low priced packages that are based on cost per click. And so it's profit oriented, and they have a competitive pricing strategy because there's a lot of high value competitors in this space. And so what they have to do is they can't really charge a lot more, because if they do, people will just go to a different provider, like say Google. And so what they do is they often offer bundles at a lower rate based off of cost per click. And so people will be more enticed to spend more money to get more exposure for their business, which will give Meta more revenue. And so knowing the consumer behavior, Meta must can increase this connection between the business and user so that people know, like, hey, this thing's going to help me. It's going to help my business, and it's going to help me connect with people that are like me. And then product and service. So what Meta needs to do is they need to act as like an overseer for their platform in a way that helps build the community up, strengthen connections, and use tech to help fortify this community that they're creating, this worldwide community. And so in terms of pricing, they need to lower their price and increase the value of that ad space by fortifying this community and offer those discounts and bundles that they already do with in terms of cost per click. This will help them give them a competitive edge. And so Meta uses multi-channel distribution. With their apps and services, they use like web technologies to help provide them to their consumers. And then for the VR products, consumers can either purchase them directly from Meta or through retailers. And so this is a great distribution because it's multifaceted and allows for a variety of different angles for people to be a part of the company. It's simple and efficient. And so possible channel conflicts can arise because Meta is focusing on growing tech and it's focused on high tech situations. So like the metaverse. And so what they might do is they might cut off intermediaries or lower like production distribution towards these non-tech exposed companies. So for example, they might send more VR products to Best Buy over Walmart because Best Buy is more tech focused, which would obviously upset Walmart. And so the way Meta advertises themselves is through theaters, television, transit, billboards, online, anything that kind of like reaches the masses. And it allows for businesses to know like, hey, this company is still relevant because everybody knows about them and they know their plan towards bettering the future through better tech. And so personal selling obviously is important because it's like, hey, why would I buy something if nobody explained how it's going to be useful to me in my own circumstance? And so, like I said, with advertising, they use broadcast, out-of-home media, internet-based media, kind of anything that can get to the masses and be like, hey, this is what we're doing here at Meta. And so like their messages in their ads and their promotions is like, hey, we want safety and integrity. We want a better community. We want people to be happy and connected. They went through recent turmoil with like data breaches, but they're still focused on that. And so obviously this YouTube video, it's Mark Zuckerberg talking about their plans. And this Instagram post is like how they're using virtual reality technology to help better academics. And so my strategy is that Meta obviously needs to target the younger generation, but market themselves as a necessity and their products as a necessity. And they need to tell people like, hey, these things are going to let you achieve your dreams. Like the metaverse will let you get that six-figure job, get those A's, and help you reach beyond, which is what it means in Greek, what meta means in Greek. And so my justification for this is like, hey, people need a use case for this tech. They need to be like, they need a strong use case, be like, this is why I should live my life on virtual reality. And obviously the target market would be exposed to their ads already and their media mix because it's already involved in their day-to-day activity. I mean, everyone that would use this tech is already online using it for employment or academics or whatever in the first place. And the only fault that could happen is if Meta disrupts their distribution channels. And they have to avoid that and be very careful. And so these are my references. Thank you.